Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Te Atiawa First Nations people, the traditional owners of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Do apologise about the number of videos that I'm throwing out today. I had yesterday off, and then I also went, do I save some and do them tomorrow, which is my Saturday, and then I'm really at the stage where I just need an actual couple of days off. So I'm going to throw a heap of videos out today. Pace yourself with them. um, uh, there's no need to watch all of them today, but what I want to have a look at is Trump at Madison Square Garden. And as I'm shuffling the deck, emotional breakdown in full display, perhaps. When I saw that, I was dubious about whether he was actually even going to make the so-called rally. Of course, they're going to pay a zillion people to go there. Madison Square Garden, I believe, holds about 19,500. I know it's places like where Billy Joel plays, but it's also, a big concert venue, but it's also boxing venue and those sorts of things. What I really got the feels of that with Madison Square Garden, I don't know that it's going to go particularly well for him. What I really got is the big feels that it's one of those, it's on my bucket list. Oh, then I can say I performed at Madison Square Gardens. It's one of those ego-driven things, a bit like serving fries at Macca's. That was all about ego. Uh, he's got no policy. It's bucket list ticking, basically. Can we please tell Trump that we would respect him if he became a skyscraper window washer on a harness, rappelling, not on a platform. Oh, anyhow. So what I want to have a look at, Trump at Madison Square Garden. I'm using my Trip and Wait tarot for those that like the decks. The other deck I was using today was my Gilded Tarot Royale. So I gather Vance will be there. Who else? I don't know. Pleased to see that Harris will be in Houston, Texas, alongside Beyonce, I believe, on the Sunday. But let's have a look. I've got cards going. Oh, what's those? What are those cards there? Okay, pop them over there. Must have been from, oh God, they're flying out everywhere. Yeah, it's very much about look at me, look at me, look at me. But people are just going to be walking away. I don't think it's going to go well for him. Anyhow, show me, show me, show me. How's it going to go for Trump? Trump Vance at Madison Square Gardens. What's going to happen? Trump at Madison Square Gardens. We just about put money on Kid Rock being there, but let's have a look. Trump at Madison Square Garden. Okay, it's all about being a star. It isn't about the Star of Hope and Healing, this one. It isn't about the best of democracy. This is all about, I am a star. I performed at Madison Square Garden. That's all it is. That's what it's about. It's about, I am a star. However, the challenge is going to be disappointing for him. Whether there's a lot of empty seats, whether the crowd is just not enthusiastic, whether they've had to pay a lot of them more for people to attend than what came in donations, it's going to fall flat. Okay, at the foundation, a plan coming to fruition. It's very possibly that something he's wanted to do for a long time. But in the past, a lot of headlines coming out very quickly about Trump, a lot of negative messaging, and I'll get on to a couple of those other readings. Yeah, in the past, there's been so much negative headlines coming out for him. The McDonald's stunt was, if I could put it this way, was pretty much a complete flop. Because there was so much ragging in the media for what he did. Of course, his rusted-on supporters will think he was wonderful, but he got so much ragging from all media except for the absolute die-in-the-wool Fox and Wall Street Journal, perhaps. Anyhow, and Newsmax. That's not a news outlet. It's but you know what I mean. Okay, Trump at Madison Square Garden. Yeah, he's going to be really disappointed in the outcome, emotionally disappointed. It's not going to, instead of, I was going to say celebrating the good, I just don't think there is. There's those that will stand diligently behind him, but there's a lot that are just, and there he is with his guitar strung over his shoulder performing. I'm not feeling it. Okay, the immediate future. Get me out of here. Six of Swords. Swords of Truth pointed downwards, packed up, under the cloak. Get me out of here. Okay. Externally, the Guru. Now, who is the Guru, which is the Hierophant, the authorities, the higher source, government? Okay, let's see where this goes. Internally, delusional. Smoke, mirrors, greed, addiction, delusional internally. Okay, thank you. Okay, Trump's going to think he's all that, as Linda G says, all that in a cup of tea, and he's a star, but he's not. He's not. It's not. It's not. He's not. Yeah, it's going to be a really, really hard sell. It's literally going to bring things to an end. Going to bring things to an end. Tower moment. Here's the emotional breakdown and a harsh truth being presented with this wild, out of control horse. You then have medical consultation, health consultation, and an ending, a stop. I have been saying for a while, and then giving and receiving of medical help, or just giving of medical help, and a message being brought out about the downfall. I have seen for a long time now that, just looking at what's on the bottom there, that he's going to have a very public episode where he will be at the podium or whatever on the stage, and he will have a very public episode that he will be swished away from, very possibly with a collapse, because I have seen him sort of dropping. This may be it. I'm not going to say 100%, because I can't say 100%. We all have self-will. He may choose to do something differently that will bring about a different outcome. But I think he's at a crossroads even to go on. I think they're trying to get his health good enough, and a medical decision is being made. Does he even go on the stage? Wow. Does he even go on the stage? I feel a need to leave it there, actually. I'm going to leave it there. Do not be surprised. The reason why he's doing this is purely for ego. Yeah, but I don't know that it's going to go well for him. Let's watch it with interest. Okay, catch you after the event and see how it went. See you later. Bye-bye.